an episode of Line Up, one of my favorite shows. We're guessing who was born with a disability. Now, I'm guessing the loophole here is some of the people here weren't born with disabilities. They just are disabled. Something might have happened when they grew up, or at some point, or some, an accident. Who knows? But like, I guess we're guessing who was born with a disability. Pre-W, I'm finna win.
I live in a world where most of the people that I see have arms that are longer than me, and
At least you got some.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Hi.
hello.
She ain't lying though, but that's crazy.
My pronouns are they, them, and I'm a photographer, designer.
What makes you qualified to know if someone was born with disability or not?
I've watched enough crime shows.
That is dude.
dramas.
I don't know that I am qualified.
This dude, bro.
Is anyone qualified to do that?
I don't think anybody's
I don't
qualified.
Think so.
What's disability? How would you define
I'm not
it?
qualified.
Disability is a social construct.
It is something physical that affects the way that one interacts with the world and the spaces around them.
What's your relationship to disability?
I know and love a lot of people that are disabled. I myself have a chronic illness.
Is there a difference between people who were born with it and people who weren't?
I would imagine that there is a certain mental component that comes along with that. This is how it was, and I've never known another. Versus, was me before, this is me after.
Let's break into
Facts.
this.
Okay. Pre-W, man.
I know that too.
Hi, y'all.
He's like, I know you.
Hello.
How you feeling?
Sweaty.
Yeah, I feel like my stomach is
I can sense
in knots.
the nervousness. Never stood next to anyone without any arms.
Yo, hold on, bro. That is crazy to say to someone. I'm not gonna lie, but like, it's a valid question. I haven't. Like, yo.
I'm a dancer, so I like to stay very active. I feel like in my free time I'm always moving.
What kind of style of dance?
So I trained in tap and ballet.
You do tap dance? I need to learn how to tap dance. Can you please just show me?
And do like a shuffle.
No way they're doing this, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
With the forces,
I
though?
want to know what your dating life is like.
I've been in a relationship for 2.5 years. It's actually
Fire.
quite interesting because it's like an able-bodied person.
How has your perspective about disability changed with dating an able-bodied partner?
I've had to realize that not everyone is ready to learn at the speed that I want to teach at.
I'm going to
okay.
guess that
Valid.
you were born with a disability.
Congratulations, you got the answer correct.
I got it.
I didn't even guess, but I would think so.
Because able-bodied.
It definitely, like, there has to be a very specific situation for you to lose both arms, I would think. So, like, yeah, definitely born with.
Is like a perspective that you don't seem to have had.
I'm like, she said that, but
You
still.
were born with a disability.
If you saw each other crossing the street, would there be a nod?
I think I would give a nod, actually. I live in a world where most of the people that I see have arms that are longer than me,
At
and
least you got some.
I don't want to laugh at that, but, like, it's too funny.
Read that?
No way.
Yo.
I would
Yikes.
probably just like smile at you.
Okay.
I see Godsmack, I see hand tattoos.
I wheelchair circuit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Security.
You're security?
Okay.
People don't think that I can do the job.
Do you find that is to your benefit that they,
I love it.
High key, I ain't gonna lie. I would, if I was like a criminal and I saw security dude in a wheelchair, I'd be like, I got this. And then bro would probably be like Deadpool and just go crazy on me.
you say your disability
That'd be fire.
has affected your life.
I have wheels that makes me faster than you.
Yo.
The only thing I can't do is walk.
You seem like a
Valid.
big dude. Have you like always been really into fitness?
Yeah, I love sports. Especially
Cool.
basketball, yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, basketball. I want to say no, only because his wheelchair doesn't have like the camber. Because like I know in like wheelchair basketball, they be having like the little stance vibe with the wheelchair. So I'm gonna say he wasn't born with a disability.
5 years.
Oh wow. Hey, are you on a team?
Yeah.
Is it like a triple A? What are you, major league?
Then again, maybe it's just a different wheelchair. So he could have been born with something, and this is just like he probably has like multiple. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I had to, worst case scenario, had to be in a wheelchair, I'd get like 5 and just ice them all out, and then just treat them like an outfit. It's like which set of wheels we going with today? That'd be hard. Then again, they're not expensive.
In the United States.
I believe you were born with a disability because it makes me think of
I don't think
my
so.
friends who have gone on to play professional sports or play at that level have done it their whole life.
I'm gonna guess that you were born disabled.
How did you know?
I was right
Yeah.
for you. The sports
Okay, I
that
was
you're
wrong.
talking about doing could have all been done being disabled.
From birth?
Like that. I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I love your whole outfit.
Thank you. I see you with the plaid pants and the boots.
What do you do for
That'd be fit.
I design clothes for a skateboarding company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then my passion project is I teach group fitness classes. So, yeah.
Sick.
There are a lot of disabled people that come to my group fitness classes. We do a lot of cardio, strength training, and then we have some normies as well, which is really fun.
Yo,
How have your
that's
family, your
crazy.
friends, their perspective changed in general? Do you have those kind of conversations with them?
I think with the friends, it's surprisingly easier to explain things. Dealing with a family has been a little bit difficult.
Okay.
for
Definitely
certain
not born with
reasons.
it.
With family, okay.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna say you were not born with a disability.
I'll say you became disabled.
From the experiences that you have with your family, it seemed like maybe there was some coming to terms or grappling with changes. You were not born with disability.
You got me wrong.
I got you wrong.
Yeah. I was born with it, and my symptoms didn't show up till I was 6. It's
Ah.
like very dynamic, and it progresses over time. Like I
Oh,
identify
okay.
as being disabled my whole life, but my family tended to existed. So
Yeah.
I didn't really come to terms with it until I was a lot older, and then getting a diagnosis officially when I was like mid-20s.
Wow, that's when it
Yikes.
finally
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Oh, what? It was the gaslighting that happens from the
Yes.
medical industry, and it's just like the worst. So I'm
Yes.
so glad that you got a diagnosis. It's a big deal.
Yikes, bro.
Hello, Jordan.
Do you guys know each other?
Well, we're both artists, bumping into each
Okay.
other. It's like 2006, but I'm like thinking about it, and I'm like, dang, I like know nothing about your life, like where you're.
Yeah.
Boston, what do you like to do on a day-to-day basis?
I like to sleep in. I'm a painter.
Painter, I started to get.
He kind of has a painter
Yeah, I can see,
vibe.
like,
I didn't even
splatters.
notice the pants or the chair or the shoes covered in paint, but he just looks like somebody who's like way too good at painting things. I'm gonna say he wasn't born with it. Imagine like the whole like the loophole that I talked about earlier is just they all were born with disabilities.
Yeah.
What kind of art do you do?
I feel like he wasn't though.
Mostly representational.
So far.
Done a lot of animals in the past.
Nice.
What made you start painting?
I did graffiti when I was a kid. I'd skateboard during the day, and then at night I'd like, drink and do graffiti.
Okay, there's no way you're doing graffiti in a wheelchair. I'm sorry. You're. It's just not that fast. Unless you got a turbo on it, you can't get away from cops that fast in a wheelchair. You can't. Then again, though, you could be very inconspicuous and be like, "There's no way a kid in a wheelchair is doing graffiti." Yo, hold on. This is actually harder than it should be. But he did say skateboarding, and I have seen people skate in wheelchairs, sort of, but like not really. People just do stuff in the wheelchair. So definitely wasn't born. If he was, that's impressive. That's very impressive.
I'm relatively single.
Relatively, and I made a city boy. He out here.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
I'm gonna
White boy
say
summer.
you were born with a disability because I've been seeing you around for probably most of my life, and you've always been the same way.
Based on graffiti and skateboarding, I would say that you became disabled.
You're very perceptive.
I was right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What happened?
I fell off a bridge. It was like in 2005.
Oh man.
Me and some friends were writing graffiti, and I was drunk and broke my back and lost my right arm.
Yikes, dude.
How did it change your relationship to art?
I got more into art after that. I was in the hospital and I started like painting immediately, and my perspective changed, my hobbies changed. That kind of became focus of my life.
Yeah.
I still do like
Crazy.
art daily, like I'll put up art in the street and stuff like that.
Do you feel that you have any more ability to get away with it because
Oh, 100%.
of the,
I think the cops are like, I just don't want to deal with it.
Deal with it. Okay.
Ah, that makes sense.
Oh. Nice to meet you, brother. Yeah, likewise.
Makes sense. That is something that's so true. I have never seen cops try to arrest a disabled person. I haven't. I literally haven't. Cause like that low key is so, like I said, that's low key a good loophole. Cause it's like they're not gonna suspect you, and even if they are, how are they gonna get you in the back of a cruiser, bro? It's like a whole, like the police cruisers are kind of small now, bro. You can't fit a whole person and a wheelchair in a cop car with 2 cops, or like there's no way.
What do you like to do for fun?
Well, when it's nice out, like really nice out, I like to go to the naked beach and drink the lemonades and vodka and do some swimming.
Sounds like a good day.
Okay.
Right?
Do you have a partner that you get to do these things with?
I'm single right now.
Okay.
Did the wife and kids thing, and now I'm like
Okay.
dating myself, which
that's
has been a lot of
Nice.
fun. And I'm also perimenopausal.
How would you say your perspective on your disability has changed?
Yo, I ain't
over
even saying
time?
nothing about them shoes. Them Nikes is hard. The whole fit's fire, but them shoes go crazy, bro. Crazy.
I'm fully capable of doing things that maybe originally I had to grow and learn that that's the case.
When you were young, what kind of hobbies did you like to do?
Playing in the dirt, bows and arrows, and BB gun.
I think you were born disabled.
I don't think she
You
was born
mentioned
disabled.
things that sounded like
I don't think so.
could have been done in a
I mean,
wheelchair.
maybe, but like, I don't think so in her case.
I'm going to say you were not born with disability. The way you talked about things seemed like a lot of focus on growth and coming to a fuller idea of who you are as a person.
So
Real.
you got it right. I was in a car wreck when I was 16.
Dang.
What do you feel is like one of the things that you go like, oh, this is something that it taught me about myself?
I had goals.
Right.
And those were no longer an option because they really required legs to make those happen. It's such a
Yikes.
humbling experience.
Hi, I'm Charles.
Charles Jordan.
Good to meet you.
What do you do for fun?
I skydive.
Oh, shit.
What do you
Okay.
do for a living?
I'm a homemaker.
You're a homemaker? So you're just at home, like making the home all
Eating
day?
bonbons on the couch.
Oh my
No,
God.
definitely not that. I
Yo.
take care of my husband and our homes and 3 dogs, a horse, and a cat.
That's fire.
Yeah. Yeah, she was my Christmas present.
Is the horse in the
Christmas
house?
present, did she come
Like
with a big red
BoJack
bow?
Horseman? Yo, that would be fire.
She didn't, but she came with a rainbow halter.
Do you
Nice.
ride the horse?
Not anymore.
Oh, did you used
Oh.
to ride?
I used to ride her.
Okay, so I'm gonna say probably wasn't born with a disability, cause maybe he fell off and lost his leg. Maybe.
Like growing up for you.
I had very supportive parents, and I was able to live a pretty normal life.
You were born with a disability. It sounds like you've been comfortable with yourself.
I don't know. I feel like he was talking about coming out, not really being disabled.
in your life.
So you got me wrong.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad, actually. That means I didn't feel like a 3-year-old amputee.
With the little horse clue,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess that you became disabled
Okay.
instead of being born
Yeah.
disabled.
Very valid.
Alright.
Yeah.
So
I figured.
the first thing that's how it happened.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
She bucked me off and I ended up underneath her and she crushed my leg.
Yikes, dude.
You guys still have a healthy relationship?
Actually, she's who helped me
Really?
recover. I
Oh,
never
that's
blamed
fire.
her. That day I did everything wrong. She was just being a horse.
Wow.
Okay.
How the hell was that? It was a
Yikes,
lot.
dude.
Being put on the spot of being like, tell me about your disability. I need to know like exactly like what it is because of this like game that we're playing was an interesting and hard thing to do.
What are some of
Real.
your biases that were checked today?
Not considering like, oh, this is something that I was born with, but didn't present itself till later in life. That was not even a part of the situation.
Because I didn't think about
was
that at all.
thinking of.
I learned that if I see someone else with a disability, like they may not want me to give the nod.
Do you think
Yeah.
Asa's cute?
I think a
Yeah.
lot of people here were cuties today.
Yo. That man, like, we in there. He a city boy, bro. I know that. He be going crazy. Bro. And he a painter. Like, come on. He be doing portraits. Bro's just winning, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I know he got W Riz and all that. He probably got Unspoken Riz too, which is kind of crazy. And Unspoken Riz is not real, but he probably got it though. It's like him and Duke Dennis.